Good morning, everybody. Thanks for watching. I know you got a lot of important stuff to do with your day, so I appreciate you taking time to watch my video. On today's video, I want to talk about FU money or F off money. Try not to use the explicit lyrics in case there's kids watching this, but this is a term that I became aware of once I started making a decent amount of money. It's something that anybody who's probably really financially secure knows of. And yeah, it's basically money that you have that allows you to not care about stuff. So, for example, let's say, for example, you're working on a job somewhere, right? And maybe the guy comes and says, hey man, company's not doing good, so we're gonna have to lay off some people, and you're on the layoff list. You want to have money where you can be like, oh yeah, F you, F off. With the idea meaning that you could probably leave that day and not have to worry about anything for like a few months. If you haven't ever lived that way, then it's something that you want to definitely strive toward, right? The idea of being able to have 3 months of your household expenses in reserve is pretty much amazing. So I mean, that's something you could do at any level. Say for example, you're living in an apartment, right? Maybe you're paying like $700 a month, maybe you need another $100 for a cell phone, food, whatever. Let's say for example, you need probably like $1,200 a month. So what if you had like $3,600 saved, right? That's money where if you lost your job or something crazy happened, like you're not even worried about it, you know, or somebody try to play you or something, you can be like, yeah, man, you know, like, yeah, basically get the fuck out of here, basically. So that's something that I learned about because I remember when I first started making decent money, a mentor of mine, he had his own business and he was telling me like, yeah, man, because I was like, I had just started getting money and then I was kind of like just trying to have like a second childhood, trying to buy all this stuff that I could never afford when I was a kid. And we were talking one time and he was just like, you know, get that out your system, right? But once you get that out your system, go ahead and start saving your money so that in case, you know, God forbid, an illness, an injury, something happens, you don't want to have the anxiety of wondering like how you're going to keep your bills paid. You want to have at least a few months income saved. Now, of course, I mean, you got to sacrifice, right? So that means that maybe for a while you bring lunch from home, right? You brown bag it, you make hamburger helper. I remember I was doing this, man. Oh man, man, I was a ramen master, man. I went online. I remember I figured out how it was like 50 recipes you can make with ramen. So I remember I was probably right around 25 at this time, and I remember I would basically get the little sales circulars that come in the mail, and there were 3 supermarkets in my area, and I would wait until different things went on sale in each supermarket. Sometimes it may be hamburger helper at one, another time it may be ground beef at another one, another time it may be shrimp. But basically, with those sales circulars and double coupons, basically I was able to make a different variety of ramen dishes. Like even now to this day, man, my chicken ramen, please, can't mess with me on that, man, you know. But don't eat chicken ramen anymore because they put so much sodium in there, it's really gonna kill you. Hamburger helper, all of that, all these little cheap meals, I basically mastered that. The point I'm making is that I was able to save up some money, put some money aside so that I didn't have that anxiety of always like living on the edge. And even now, I mean, it just really carried through me because I remember just from living on Stratford Avenue and stuff, I remember like our lights getting turned off, phone getting turned off, all that type of stuff. I was just like, I mean, I saw at an early age that, yeah, you know, things can happen. So it's not like being a downer and you know, you're wishing bad luck. I mean, luck has nothing to do with it. It's the same reason why did you have car insurance on your car. Not because you plan on getting in an accident, but just in case you do, you don't want it to be a financial catastrophe for you. So summing this all up because it's going on about 6 minutes now. FU money, F off money. the importance of getting that. Try to get that. Make it a goal, right? You don't have to have it all at once, but maybe you probably want to start working on that so that, you know, you got a little bit more freedom there. Also, even now to this day, I'm very frugal. And how does I spend stuff? There's certain stuff I'm going to spend on, certain stuff I won't. Buying a lot of used stuff. That's also a powerful thing. And buying off season, but we'll have to get into those in another video. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Like I said, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Out.